now we're into the bonus 2 indicator bundle. This is the channel MTF HA alert lines. I put lines in there for some reason, I don't know why. Anyway, moving on. So this indicator hasn't been run for very long. It was running for a while, and then I shut down my charts, and now they've disappeared. So I've let it run for a little bit. There's a few lines on here, and similar to the high-low, it does the same thing. So these are 5-minute sell signals and buy signals, and with this indicator it's going to be different than the high-low because it takes the bands almost act like a filter in a sense, so it removes the noise in the middle. With the high-low you can get signals inside, so this you'll have less signals with this one, but they'll be higher quality, so to speak. And since we already know how it works based off the high-low, I'm going to go down to a 5-minute time frame, and we're going to look at these lines and just see. Now we're on a 5-minute time frame, and as you can see, let me just open it up. So I picked a 5-minute time frame, but you can actually do a 15. That's more reasonable for an hour time frame, if that makes sense. If I did a 1 minute on here, it would clearly look extreme, but you can select multiple time frames if you want multiple signals. They're in here. The same for the high-low. I didn't go through that. I didn't really want to get into like the indicator settings and stuff on these videos, but I'm just letting that, I'm just putting that out there just in case the question comes up. And so the channel, obviously price came up closed on a 5-minute, and then we get this signal, and then it repeated again. This candle obviously closed outside, and then we get the signal again, and then we don't get any signals for a while because price really has to move in order to get a signal. Then it happened again here. I think we have to close. Now I've been kicking it around a little bit with how to get in again, like re-entry and or scale. So let's say we got this line here. I still haven't thought it all the way through, but I was thinking maybe it if opposing candle, if there's a let's say a color change, it'll paint a line, and then it'll look back, and then if it sees a green line, it'll, once there's a color change again, it'll paint a pink line. You can change the color how you want, and then it kind of repeats the process. That way you're scaling in after the pullback's already finished, if that makes sense. So this one will be a little tricky to do. It wouldn't be the same as high-low, because if we do that, if you look in between here and all this sideways price action, it is messy. So we would have to limit the number of re-entries, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's it. So there's a green line here, pink line there. I'm going to open up the indicator. I hit OK, and the lines are going to disappear. Gone. It's similar to high-low, and they happen in live. And as you can see, this pair has a wide spread, and it's just sideways right now. Okay, that's it for this one.